Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. WWE CCO Triple H has responded to a massive announcement by two top stars during tonight's edition of NXT. The Hardy Boys have accepted no quarter catch cruise challenge for a match on next week's edition of NXT. On tonight's NXT, Tavian Heights, of No Quarter Catch Crew, threw a challenge at the Hardy Boys. Shortly after, the legendary tag team accepted the challenge, and the clip was shared by WWE's social media handles. Triple H has now sent a message reacting to the Hardy Boys accepting the No Quarter Catch Cruise challenge. It's been a long time since Matt and Jeff Hardy wrestled as a tag team on WWE TV. The last time the real-life brothers wrestled as a tandem on WWE television was way back in 2019. On the April 9, 2019, episode of SmackDown, the duo defeated the Usos to win the SmackDown Tag Team titles. They soon vacated the belts after Jeff Hardy injured his knee. The WWE Universe thrives on moments, those rare instances that transcend time, nostalgia, and the natural course of wrestling history. In an industry where betrayals, alliances, and rivalries often take center stage, seeing two colossal names reunite after years apart is something truly special. That is exactly what unfolded on WWE SmackDown, sending shockwaves through the wrestling world. After over 2,000 days, two legendary superstars, who had once stood together in battle but had since gone their separate ways, were officially confirmed to wrestle as a team once again on WWE television. And the man at the heart of it all, pulling the strings behind the scenes, none other than WWE Chief Content Officer Triple H. It all started with a cryptic teaser WWE dropped earlier in the week. A video package aired, showing a slow montage of past battles, iconic moments, and echoes of the past. The final message left fans stunned. This Friday, history is rewritten. Speculation ran rampant. Was it the return of a legendary faction? The reunion of a broken tag team? A dream match announcement? Theories flooded social media, but no one could have predicted what was coming next. On SmackDown, Triple H made a rare on-screen appearance, stepping into the ring to a roaring ovation. Wearing his signature suit, the Game smirked as he adjusted his tie, clearly reveling in the moment. The beauty of this business is that no matter how much changes, some things are just meant to be, he said, pausing for effect. And tonight, we're about to make history. The lights dimmed, the screen flickered, and then, a theme song hit that hadn't been heard in years. The crowd erupted as none other than Randy Orton stepped onto the stage. The Viper, fresh off a dominant return to WWE, had been running solo for some time, but his expression said it all. He wasn't alone tonight. Seconds later, the music switched, and the roof exploded with noise. Drew McIntyre walked out. For the first time in over 2,000 days, two of WWE's most dominant forces were about to wrestle side by side once again. The last time Orton and McIntyre had teamed up on WWE television, the world was a different place. McIntyre was still climbing the ranks, far from the world champion he would become, while Orton was in the midst of solidifying himself as one of WWE's greatest of all time. Their paths diverged in the years that followed. McIntyre left WWE, rebuilt himself as a megastar, and returned with a vengeance, eventually capturing the WWE Championship. Orton, meanwhile, continued his legendary run, capturing titles and forming new alliances along the way, most notably with RK-Bro alongside Matt Riddle. But now, after years of war against each other, fate had brought them together once more. Following the jaw-dropping announcement, WWE released exclusive backstage footage of Triple H's reaction. Standing in gorilla position, the Game watched the moment unfold on the monitors, arms crossed over his chest. As the crowd's deafening response echoed through the arena, he nodded approvingly, a knowing smile forming on his face. As Orton and McIntyre stood together in the ring, Triple H turned to a crew member and simply said, "That's what you call a moment." He later spoke about the reunion in an exclusive WWE digital interview, giving insight into the decision. "We've seen it before. When stars align at the right time, magic happens," Triple H explained. Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre are two of the most dominant forces in WWE history. They've been champions, they've been rivals, they've been on top of this industry. But together, that's something we haven't seen in a long time. And trust me, the WWE Universe is in for something special. With the confirmation of their reunion, the obvious next question arose. Who would be their first opponents? WWE wasted no time answering. Later in the night, SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis announced that Orton and McIntyre would face the Bloodline's Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso in their official reunion match the following week on SmackDown. The reaction was immediate. Fans were thrilled at the thought of two of WWE's most dangerous men stepping into the ring against the Bloodline, who had long dominated SmackDown under Roman Reigns' reign of terror. The timing of this reunion couldn't be more intriguing. With WrestleMania just around the corner, fans are wondering, is this a one-time deal, or is Orton and McIntyre a long-term team? Will they enter the tag team title picture? Could this lead to a blockbuster WrestleMania match against the Bloodline? One theory suggests that Orton and McIntyre could be the ultimate wild card in dismantling the Bloodline's stronghold over WWE, with Roman Reigns potentially defending his championship against Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Could Orton and McIntyre focus on taking out Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso, thus weakening Reigns' foundation? Or could this reunion eventually lead to another rivalry between Orton and McIntyre, with their alliance imploding right before WrestleMania? No matter what happens next, one thing is clear. This reunion is one of the most significant in recent WWE history. After over 2,000 days, two former world champions, two of WWE's most decorated warriors, have found their way back to each other. And at the helm of it all, Triple H, who continues to masterfully craft these moments that remind fans why they fell in love with WWE in the first place. As the screen faded to black, one final message from Triple H summed up the excitement best. Some things are just too good to stay apart forever. WWE CEO Triple H has responded to a massive announcement by two top stars during tonight's edition of NXT. The Hardy Boys have accepted No Quarter Catch Crew's challenge for a match on next week's edition of NXT. On tonight's NXT, Tavian Heights of No Quarter Catch Crew threw a challenge at the Hardy Boys. Shortly after, the legendary tag team accepted the challenge, and the clip was shared by WWE's social media handles. Triple H has now sent a message reacting to the Hardy Boys accepting the No Quarter Catch Crew's challenge. It's been a long time since Matt and Jeff Hardy wrestled as a tag team on WWE TV. The last time the real-life brothers wrestled as a tandem on WWE television was way back in 2019. On the April 9, 2019 episode of SmackDown, the duo defeated the Usos to win the SmackDown Tag Team titles. They soon vacated the belts after Jeff Hardy injured his knee.